Hello Cancer, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading from the 15th to the 21st of June 2020 for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Cancer. So this is the Sacred Traveller Oracle deck. I'm going to pull a card to start the reading. Then we have the numbers deck. I'll pull your number and a message. We'll be looking at the Angel Answer deck as well. And then the tarot decks I'm using is the Radiant Wise Spirit deck and the Morgan Greer deck today. And yes, the fairy cards are back. So I will be pulling a fairy card at the end. So what do we have for Cancer, please, Angel Spirits Guides? We have Valiant Courage. Take action with passion. Feels very Knight of Wands energy. Take action with passion. Okay, so Angel Spirits Guides, what is the message for Cancer, please? 15th to the 21st of June 2020. What is the message for our lovely Cancerians, please? Thank you. Healing. We have number 66. And it's such an interesting 6 and 6 makes 12. 1 and 2 make 3. So the number 3 in tarot obviously is a master number, it means a number of things. But in tarot it can also be the beginnings of manifesting something new. So interesting that those messages are coming out. You might be healing, but I don't think that's stopping you. So angels, what is the message for Cancer? Oh, romance. Now I will say, because it's going to kind of go with this card, you might be healing in romance too. We'll see what we get with the cards. Okay, so Cancer, as always I pull 4. It's interesting as Ace of Swords and the Lovers comes out. So yeah. Some of you could have had love issues. I pull 4 cards. The first card is you. Second card is your challenge. Third card is advice from spirit. A fourth card is your outcome. And then we'll get clarifiers to go deeper into the message. It probably won't resonate with everybody, so just take what resonates with you, Cancer. You know, and again, I've got the same message even when I cut the cards. 2 of Cups and the Fool. Okay, there could be new romance here for some of you. Let's see what we get. Message for Cancer, please, Angel Spirits Guides. (15th to the 21st of June 2020. What do we have for Cancer, please, Angel Spirits Guides? We've got the Page of Swords. Your challenge, Cancer. We have the Page of Cups. Death is advice from Spirit. And the Ace of Swords, I mean, we kind of saw that energy before. It's the period beginning and end of your reading as well, is your outcome. So what do we have for Cancer, please, Angel Spirits Guides? Can we clarify the cards on the table? 15th to the 21st of June 2020. Message for Cancer, please. Starting with the Page of Swords, thank you. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Okay, what do we have, please? What do we have, please, Angel Spirits Guides? Starting with the Page of Swords, please. Thank you. 2 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. We have the 2 of Cups. The Death card, we've got the World. So there is an ending here. And the Ace of Swords, we have Temperance. I'm just going to pull 2 more cards. Let's get one for the 2 of Pentacles, please. So we've got the 10 of Swords. And I'm going to pull one for the World. High Priestess. So Page of Swords is bottom of the deck. And actually, let me just grab one more card. I'm using a separate deck here, the classic Rider-Waite deck. I sometimes do, just to independently clarify the court cards. So, Page of Swords, what do we have, please? What is this Page of Swords at the end of the reading? What is this Page of Swords at the end of the reading, please? For Cancer, 15th to the 21st of June 2020. What is this Page of Swords? Okay, fair enough. It's interesting, obviously the Page of Swords holds the Ace of Swords. So Spirit is pretty much saying, no, it's a new beginning, a new beginning, a new beginning. And this is taking courage to move forward. You know, this reminds me of the Knight of Wands. Valiant courage, getting back on the horse, charging ahead, take the reins of your life, finding your passion, your energy to move forward. This is somebody who looks forward. They take action with passion. Courage is needed here. And courage is proven in the face of fear, in the face of challenge. That's when we find our courage. And this is it looks kind of like a knight, somebody who has a joust almost. So I do feel for some of you that this is about taking the reins of your life and charging ahead, charging forward. Even though some of you may well be healing, and I think it is in romance in terms of relationship here, Cancer, certainly with that romance card, and I did get that feeling here. It's not stopping you from moving ahead now, getting back on the horse, charging ahead, being reignited, looking for new adventures. Yeah, looking for new adventures. You know, the Page of Swords can be a card of difficult news, difficult truths to deal with. Obviously there's a number of meanings to the cards on the table, but I do think that there was some kind of difficult truth or difficult news that some of you have dealt with here, and it threw you off balance for a time. It meant, you know, something that destabilized your world, because the Two of Pentacles is earth energy, and this is somebody who can be rocked, find themselves unstable, have a lot on their plate to deal with, but also not understanding how to move forward, because it is that Jupiterian energy of expansion, growth, and yet as this person juggles 2 pentacles, there's no growth here, almost because there's a feeling that they need to ground themselves and do one thing at a time properly in order to move forward, rather than juggling all situations. It's just going to create more instability, more imbalance. But it sometimes can also mean how you might be seesawing between, how do I move forward? How do I move forward? And, you know, you can just stay where you are in that energy, not really understanding how to move forward properly. It comes because you've been hurt, and that's why the healing card is here. The Ten of Swords can be betrayal. It can be deep hurts, deep wounds by someone's actions or someone's words that has flawed you for a period of time. But this is the Sun in Gemini. There's the promise, and you can just see, I don't know if you can see, there's a kind of like a haze beginning. It's not well shown on this card, it's better in the Rider-Waite, where there is a new sunrise beginning to rise, pushing away the darkness. And the darkness is within, as well as in your external environment. This can be real dark night of the soul energy. There's levels to this card, but some of you have been deeply hurt. And I don't feel there's any going back from this, Cancer, because I have the Death card here. So for some of you, I think there is a prominent ending here. The tens can be completions. And I feel for some of you that it is time to allow endings to happen in order to move forward. But that's something that you're struggling with, how to move forward. So the challenge is in love. You have the Two of Cups here. Remember when I shuffled the deck, I saw the Two of Cups as well. So the Two of Cups has come out in a separate deck. And this is your challenge position. So this is challenge in a relationship here. The Page of Cups is a deeply intuitive energy of trusting your instincts, your inner knowing. The pages can also be connected to the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change. And I feel for some of you, whatever challenge this has been on the love front that you've been healing from, you are getting back on the horse. You know, the Page of Cups can be a nice fun-loving energy as well, beginning to look on the bright side of things, but this is your challenge. You know, this is where, however difficult, the Page of Cups is saying it's time to find that emotional centeredness. You might surprise yourself if you start trying to focus on how to positively move forward, however challenging it is. You might start to feel better. This is to do with our emotions and feelings. You see the calm water behind, and you see generally there's choppy water in the distance because there's a ship sinking in the distance here. So the water plays a poignant role in tarot. Again, it ties in with our emotions and feelings. Yeah, it's that sympathetic illustration of our emotions and feelings. So I certainly feel for some of you there's an inner knowingness of, you understand now is the time to move forward. Now is the time to try and focus on new happiness. And it comes from within. The instinct comes from within. And again, we have an intuitive energy here as well, advice from Spirit, saying the world is, whatever this experience is, this ending is, you are ready to draw a line on it, step through to a new phase of your life, because that's what your intuition, your instinct is telling you to do now, Cancer. It is time to draw a line under it. The world is such an empowering energy because it can be the completion of a cycle, as echoed by the Ten of Swords. But this is somebody who is not limping across the finish line. They're winning. They're winning because the message is you're ready. You're ready to step through to a new phase of your life. And you're being guided. You know, this is divine energy guiding you. Remember, the High Priestess is Persephone, who has been to hell and back. She ate from the forbidden fruit of Hades, came back, was very much associated with the seasons, spent 6 months in Hades, 6 months on Earth. And, you know, there's a feeling here of you might well have gone through a deep, dark, difficult time. You know, there's levels to the Ten of Swords energy. But I feel for some of you, this is you coming back. You know, we have the wonderful earth energy of the world here, completion, success, achievement, ending of a cycle, ending of a phase of your life. And the Death card is saying, allow the change to happen, embrace the change, because it is a time of transformation, it's time of liberating yourself from what's gone. The Phoenix rising, which is this card of Scorpio, it rises from its own destruction. And I always say this, Cancer, when I see this card, because it is destroying that which you don't need anymore in order to move forward in your own light. Rise in your own light now. There's a rebirth energy to this. Powerful message. I feel that closure is associated with this World card as well. Finding closure, accepting endings. You know, as soon as you do, things start looking up. And it's interesting because Temperance, it comes after the Death. It's the acceptance of an ending, making peace with it. is opening up a whole new plane for you. You know, this is when you embrace with the flow of life. As soon as you accept endings, you allow yourself to be carried forward, the flow of life, new opportunities, expansion, growth, new connections, new conversations. So there's the feeling, certainly with the Temperance energy, of reconcile your emotional differences from within. Make peace in your external world if you need to make peace with people here. Whatever's right for you, Cancer. But this is you accepting what's gone in order to open up to the flow of life now. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. And you know, I like the way it's funny that the angel spirits guides actually do bring the Ace of Swords out twice, because when you temper metal, as in for a sword, you know, it becomes twice as strong, Cancer. And I feel for some of you, even though you might not know it yet, you have become twice as strong from this experience. And that's what I'm feeling with the Knight. It feels like the Knight of Wands energy, the valiant courage energy, getting back on the horse. Yes, you are healing. Yes, there are still issues that you're resolving, but it's not stopping you from moving forward. It's not stopping you from the expansion, the growth and new horizons associated with this card now. And breaking free of old ties, old limitations, old attachments, old patterns. You know, everything's associated with the Ace of Swords. I feel some of you, where though it wasn't clear, where you really didn't know how to move forward, you are getting clear, a thought, clarity, an idea in how to move forward to this new beginning. This is a card of victory, it's a card of success, but it's also a card of finding your own self-identity, self-worth. You know, as represented by the crown, your crown of power. This has been a battle, a difficult battle, but you are coming through it to the other side. And this is God, the universe, the divine, giving you your sword, saying it is time to embrace the new beginning. It's been a hard journey, but this is well deserved. And it's time for you to break free. Embrace the breakthrough here to a new beginning, a powerful, difficult, hard one new beginning. And that's echoed here again. It's come out twice. It's like twice the victory here. You know, it's double the victory, it's double the success, because that's how difficult it's been. But I'm also feeling this energy of twice as strong to do with temperance, because that is something that I sometimes say about the Temperance card. Conquering the difficult news, liberating yourself, breaking free from old ties, old patterns, yeah, old hurts. So, what do we have as a final message for Cancer, please, Angel Spirits Guides? Final message for Cancer, please. We have precious time. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully. And to make the most of your precious time, be mindful not to waste others' times either. This is focus on where you're spending your time and effort now. Because I certainly feel for some of you, it's time to get back on the horse and charge ahead. And yeah, I mean, this is a Saturnian energy as well. So there's an inner knowing associated with your time, your energy here. And I feel for some of you, you know it's right to find closure, draw an end to a situation and step in to a new light. And you know what? This is the victory wreath, you see? The laurel. This is actually the victory wreath of tarot. So again, there's a sense of victory, of winning here. Winning through. So, powerful, powerful message, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I will see you next time. Thank you.